Christmas time nowadays means waiting for Santa Claus, of course. We all know the legends of the jolly and portly gift giver, delighting children with his cheery smile and jiggling belly. And yet, until not too long ago in Scandinavia, it was rather a disturbing goat-headed figure who lurked in the woods at night, barging into the homes he passed in order to either punish disobedient youngsters or to creepily thrust random gifts under their noses. Until the 19th century, this Julebok, or Yule Goat, was the figure responsible for delivering gifts during the Christmas season. Families would often have someone dress up as the Julebok, knocking on doors and handing out presents in a playful and sometimes mischievous manner. Over time, as the global image of Santa Claus spread, the Julebok gradually gave way to Santa. But the legends of the goat-headed man lives on. The Yule Goat's origins stretch back to ancient Scandinavia and Norse traditions. Initially, it was a symbol of fertility and protection during winter solstice celebrations. This likely stemmed from Norse mythology, where Thor, the thunder god, rode a chariot pulled by two magical goats, whose names I won't even try to pronounce, but whose regenerating ability made them powerful symbols of renewal. Imagine, if you will, you are in medieval Scandinavia. The long summer of farming has ended, and with autumn came the harvest. With your stores full of grain and your houses closed up, secure to protect it from the cold, the snows of winter have come, and all the land is draped in deep sheets of shimmering snow. The cold is deadly, yet the views are magical. As if all the world, beyond the warm safety of your hearth and home, is a place not only of deadly menace, but also of enchanting beauty and magic. On the night of the solstice, the entire forest seems to glow with the radiance of unseen energy. Spirits seem to flicker and dance just beyond your vision, and on this, the longest and coldest night, you could imagine a dark spirit roams the woods. Spirits of the solstice. To honor these powerful yet dangerous spirits, the whole town turns out for a solstice celebration, performing ceremonies time-honored for generations to properly honor the gods and spirits of the solstice. It would make sense that such a spirit being then would be roaming those dark winter forests just outside the campfires of your celebrations, just to ensure you got it all right and your ceremony is done correctly, just as it has always been done, back into the mists of time. Such was the original vision of the Yule Goat. He was there to supervise and ensure his spirit kin were properly honored by the humans. He rewarded those who behaved as they should, and punished those who transgressed, who neglected the ancient covenants and solstice rituals, or who dared to profane or dishonor the traditions. The Yule Goat prowled the woods just outside your well-insulated home at night. If you were good, he would bless you with a gift delivered by his very own sinister and cleft-hooved hands. And if you were not so good, well, let's just say that a few prayers may well be in order. Either that, or prompt purchase of safe passage out of Scandinavia and out into any land where Yule Goats do not roam. Though a grotesquely sinister representation of winter's raw power to kill, as well as its undeniable magical vibes, once upon a time, as civilization matured, however, and the old ways died off, the Yule Goat eventually became entwined with jollier and less ominous festive customs. Always a symbol of the Yule, the dark and cold winter time with all its magic, in later times, however, human revelers would dress as goats and wander the land with considerably more charm and conviviality than the old, more demonic goats. Singing, playing pranks, or performing skits, this lively tradition slowly transformed into the Julebok of the 19th century, carrying presents and heralding in the modern era of Christmas celebrations. Later, of course, the figure of Santa Claus, who performed the same task, really, of coming from house to house giving gifts, came to replace the old goatman tradition. And just like almost every country in the Western world, Santa came to take the role of the winter mascot, pushing the poor old goat man into the background. But he hasn't been forgotten. Today, the Yule goat continues to hold a cherished place in Scandinavian Yule traditions. Decorative straw goats bound up with red ribbons are common Christmas ornaments. And the most famous Yule Bock is the Gavle goat, a massive straw structure erected annually in Sweden. Though every year apparently it mysteriously catches fire. Arsonists, perhaps? Or maybe, just maybe, someone with a vested interest in making sure the good old-fashioned Yule goat never makes a comeback and once again becomes the symbol of the Yuletide winter season.
Well, that just about wraps up tonight's tale from Lorehound. Join us as we sniff out more of history's most interesting stories.
As the hound dog entered the dimly lit library, he sensed an aura of mystery surrounding the ancient scrolls. The dusty shelves towered above him as he sniffed his way through the labyrinth of books. Suddenly, he picked up a scent and followed it to a secluded corner. With bated breath, he approached the shelf and pawed at the book, revealing the hidden scroll. As he rolled it out, he knew he had discovered a treasure worth protecting at all costs.